Good morning, Believe Nation. Today's message is don't be a part-time dreamer. Over you, Paulo Coelho.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
You know, it took me years. I knew that I want to be a writer since I was young and have these megalomaniac things about being the most famous writer in the world. But it's not enough to know what you want. You have to do what you want, to be what you want. You know, so a writer implies in writing books.
Yeah.
Huh? A gardener implies in gardens. You know, but if you, I don't know about today, but if you talk to your father, your mother, if you are from a middle class, I want to be a gardener. Your father says, oh my son, please go to the university.
Yeah.
Get a diploma, and you can do your gardening during the weekend, you know. But you love plants. You love the soil. You love, you know. But at the end of the day, you are convinced. And this is not good for the person who is being convinced and for the person who is trying to convince. You are creating this aura of frustration around them.
So I agree with the intent of this message. I think though that you can be a part-timer to start. I'm not the guy who says you need to burn all your bridges and forget about anything practical and just go all in and burn all your savings and find a way to make your dream work. And for some people that really works. Like for some people to quit smoking, they need to quit cold turkey. They can't ease their way into it, they just need to quit. Some people are all or nothing people. That's not me. I like small tests, I like small experiments, I like doing things on the side and trying to turn that into something. So understand first who you are and how that can, you know, best apply to your motivation. But I think it's okay to have something on the side while you're working a job. If you want to be a singer, but you're not making enough money from your singing yet and you're not good enough yet, you need to practice more and you have to, you know, bust tables to pay for your lessons and just to pay for the internet bill and food. Ideally, work at a job where you're actually learning and not just doing some menial task. But I get it. Sometimes you have to work a job to make money to survive. But the key thing is not letting your side hustle die. Like, while it is your side hustle now, you want it to become your full-time thing. Like, you're investing this time and energy into it on a consistent basis because you want that to be your full-time career, right? And not being talked out of it because somebody around you, your parents, your friends, whoever tells you, you know, you can't be a singer, come on. You know, you're not really good enough to be a singer. You're too old for that. You know, you haven't gone to school for that. Give you all the reasons why it's not gonna work. And even the voice inside your head, when you listen to your own stuff and say, you know, that wasn't really very good. You know, that sucks. But it's okay, because you gotta get better with more practice and more hustle and more energy. And so even though it's a part-time thing now, I think as long as you have the intent for it to be a full-time thing and you fight for your dream, because there's gonna be so many things that prevent you from doing that. Like your job gets super busy, or there's an illness in your family, or you know, you just don't feel like waking up and putting in insane hours today because life is beating you down. There's gonna be so many different reasons that will make it hard for you to go off and pursue your dream. But you have to fight for it. It's gotta be something that you believe in so much, that you're so passionate about, that no matter what comes, no matter who tells you that you can't do it, no matter what lack of resources you have, you're still gonna get up and go and do it. And it's that passion that keeps you going. So if you're gonna start part-time, I'm okay with it. Just make sure that you're spending time every single day on that business, no excuses, and you're fighting for your dream. So the question today is, I'm curious if you are full-time or part-time in your business right now. You can just say full-time or part-time, leave in the comments below. Really curious to find out. I also want to give a quick shout out to Renat Inulan. Thank you so much for buying my book. Really means a lot to me. Those of you watching, you want a chance at a shout out in a future video, make sure to pick up a copy of the book and email in your receipts so we can keep track. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Continue to believe, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning for another shot of espresso.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.